Everyone, is Alex and Jared from Radd.
Yo!
Yo! And we're here today actually, both busting up the Radd merchandise.
Merch!
Yeah. Anyway, so we're here today and we are doing the CGC videos. These are ones actually which I've picked up from CGC and also I picked up off eBay over the last month or so. So we're going to go through those and let you know what I've got. So keep watching.
Okay, so welcome back. Like Alex was saying, we're going to be quickly going through the CGC haul that he's managed to pick up. It's got a few little gems in there, and obviously anything I don't like I will be saying. So we'll start off with the NYX number 3, which from Marvel Comics. This is the first appearance actually of the X-23 character, so quite a popular character, really big at the minute. And this is 9.8, so that's nice, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, so this first appearance of X-23, as Gio was saying. So
did you CGC that, or did you buy it?
I bought this and I got a very good deal because of the fact it had a massive dirty scratch in the front. So it put a lot of people off. So it was a bidding and I won it for probably about maybe 60% of what it's worth. Wow. So, you know, and this is first appearance. Recased it, cost, I don't know, what it cost, like $25 or £25. We paid the same pounds they paid.
Luckily, I was doing my recase at the same time, so you save on the.
You save on the admin fees.
That's the key.
So this is Laura Kilney. I'm not really a big fan of the artwork, but I do love the kind of Wolverine and X-23 characters. This is Laura Kilney. Did I say it already?
Yeah.
Okay, I did say
that's good.
And,
so good
I believe this is Middleton art. So this is a good one. I mean, a few guys really like this. Like Johnny's a big fan of this one. I think he's got his eyes on this one, so I might use this with a trading piece or up trade with someone else. So I don't know what we're going to do now with these ones. But, so what we do is do that,
that'll work.
All right.
That'll work.
So next one, I don't know. I'll just I'll put it. I'll take that there. If you take that side, here you go.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, sweetheart.
Thank you very much.
And I'll build it down.
Okay. Just to make sure that fall off the front there.
Yeah, that's
right. This is nice. So Silver Surfer number 1. This is from 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's a nice cover.
Yeah, this is Silver Surfer
Never seen
number
this
1.
before. Never.
This one actually was in like the equivalent of like a dollar bin. So it's a pound. And this was in Watford shop where it was shutting down. So this is a Slaney variant. And I just saw the cover. I've never seen it before. I think it's a 125 variant, so it's not that rare. But I just love the.
What does that mean?
So it basically means that when the stores order their normal copies, they have to order 25 to receive one of those.
Oh, okay.
Or every 25.
I always wondered what that.
Every 25 printed means one of those is going to be printed.
I always wondered what that was. Thank you.
Okay. So again, I'm a big fan of Silver Surfer, a big fan of
9.4 though ain't bad for getting it from a bin.
Yeah, I would have obviously preferred a higher grade because this is a comic I want to keep. But even though it's 125, it's still I can't see it very often when I do.
I've never seen it before.
So,
I've been looking at Silver Surfer covers.
That's that one, and I do like it. Maybe try and upgrade this later on.
This is an old case.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can feel it instantly because the newer cases are a lot more dense. So this is Ultimate End number 1, Marvel Comics. This is from 2015. This is one of them John Tyler Christopher covers where it's like an action figure. So it's pretty. I mean, there are lots of these all scattered around the place, aren't there?
There are a lot of these. Yeah, as George was saying, this is the Christopher cover. This is the Ultimate End and action figure variant. This one is the Miles Morales cover. So this one, there are a lot of these which I've seen, and I have been quite tempted to pick up quite a few of these because I do love that kind of action figure blister pack look to them. This one I picked up off eBay. It was slightly damaged, so I did tell the guy, it's damaged, and for me, I didn't pay very much for it, but I think I paid like £25, £20 for it. But the thing is, to get it recased is going to cost the same again. So I just said to the guy, look, I'm sorry, I'll send it back. And he said, hold on. He did a claim with Royal Mail, and he refunded me, and I got to keep the comic. So,
nice.
Yeah, the guy was pretty good. I mean,
everybody wins.
Well, the guy was very good. I mean, he could have just said, right, send it back, and he could have done his claim.
Anyway,
and he would have won both sides. So there is a slight. I can't even remember where it is. It is very there. It's like crack.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, minor,
So
but yeah,
it is minor, but it's still to get them recased is more than the comics worth.
the first time I've ever seen this. So this is Man Thing #1 from 2017. But on the notes on the right hand side where it usually says like first appearance and it will say an appearance of another character, or it says actually here that this is R.L. Stein's first comic work. I didn't realise they did that. So they actually put on the covers that was the first.
Well, they
from someone.
on Amazing Spider-Man. Funny you should ask. Amazing Spider-Man. He's also the artist, the writer for Goosebumps.
I do recognise that.
Yeah,
name.
I thought he did the Choose Your Own Adventure, but I think someone told me that's something different. For some reason, that's where that came from for me. But it's Goosebumps. This what was I going to say? So yeah, with artists and things like that. I think it was Amazing Spider-Man 298, which I just sold to Lee. Basically, that one says on it first McFarlane Spider-Man. So there are, if it's a pivotal thing, so McFarlane Spider-Man's quite a big deal.
Yeah.
Because he had his own series after that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they don't always do it, but yeah. So that's that one.
I'm not even going to touch
And again,
this.
the reason why
you can do this.
The reason why I got this one again, this one was just bidding on eBay and it came up cheap. We'd just been to Johnny's house.
Jonathan Menin's house, Marvel Menin's.
Basically, he has the Man Thing.
Is it Maquette? Or was it premium format?
Oh, that's a good question. Premium format, I think. But
I think I'm going to go with Maquette.
But yeah, so he had the statue, and it's one of the first time. He has the first time I've ever seen it,
statue,
and it just inspired me to buy. So that's that.
I'm not even going to touch it either.
Well, the reason why I got this one out is because of the next comic. So, I mean, I'm sure anyone who watches this channel, anyone who listens to me, I will tell anyone about this because this is my holy grail of comics. I mean, I know that there are like 14,000 of them graded with CGC, apparently, but
not 9.
For me, there's quite a lot of 9 still. But for me, this is my one where I spent a lot of money on it. For me, and
it's a big. This is big.
For me,
big
it was like
characters.
that this is the most I'm going to spend on a comic.
I'm still
so
doing
this, unless I get an X-Men #1 maybe.
Really? See, for me, I understand this one because you're a mad Wolverine fan, so I get it.
Or an Amazing Fantasy #14.
Again, I don't know what that is.
First Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
So. Yeah, that one may.
You're a Spider-Man fan, but this is your comic. This is definitely.
So the reason why I'm as again, this is an older one. Which
any excuse to get it out.
I am very tempted because there's quite a lot of Newton rings all over this, which is actually an increasing problem with CGC at the moment. Is they've said that they have addressed it, but this one is really bad. This one definitely needs recased at some point, and so I'm tempted to crack it, press it, clean it, redo it and see whether I get like up to a 9.2.
Dude, can you imagine if it jumped up? Can you imagine? If it jumped to like a 9.6, you'd I have to be here when that happens. I can watch you shit. I can watch you shit your pants. I can touch this. This one I can touch.
The Jew in me would come out and I'd lose my shit.
Okay, so this is the Incredible Hulk #180 from 1974. This is the first appearance of Wolverine in a cameo on the last page. Wendigo appearance.
Yep.
The art's horrible.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is the argue. People do argue about this, about what is the first Wolverine appearance and what is a cameo and what is the first appearance. There is a big argument about the fact that, in some comics there are like a teaser when you see a character.
Yeah.
This one is a full page and he actually has several words, so it's arguably the first appearance. But because of the way the hobby is, the 181 got the first appearance and this got the cameo. So there is that.
Yeah, but I mean, a cameo doesn't necessarily mean that they're silent, does it?
Well, no, a cameo means it's like a small
like a hint,
part, isn't it?
like a hint.
Yeah, but
it still means that they show up, and I mean that's him showing up on the last page. So,
but it's still like it is a whole page. It's a really nice.
Is there a big difference though between like a cameo? Is that not a whole page?
I don't know. There's no real definition to it. That's the problem. So you could
also that's another way to make money.
I think
one's a cameo, one's a first appearance. You get away.
I think there's one with Thanos,
there
or is someone where it's basically just them in the shadows.
Black Order is that one. Black Order's that where they'll turn up on the last page, and then the next comic.
You don't see them.
No,
it's
just.
But then you see them say something.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is an argument about that. And again, a big shout out actually. Sorry, before I put this one away, big shout out to Will Nelson. I did a trade with him for my Fantastic 449, which was a low grade one, which I had for a long time. I got it graded, traded it for the raw, sent the raw to James Gower in the UK. He presses and cleans. He's done some fantastic jobs for Paul Coogan. Paul Coogan picks up loads of old Amazing Spider-Mans, always gets impressed by him, and he does great work. Johnny Meddons used him.
That's good. It's good to give him a shot. Yeah.
Definitely will use him again. So great guy, very thorough, and very reasonably priced as well. So yeah, just shout out to both of those two guys.
Right, so Thanos, this is right on my street. Thanos number 17. This is a very modern, this comic, but I think this is the homage, isn't it, from the Silver Surfer number 4. This,
yeah.
I mean, it's horrible, but again.
Yeah, so yeah, so
it's good that we have different tastes on these things. I can't.
I
never am tempted by much of this stuff.
I got this in a trade actually recently.
It's a shame you're only a couple of issues away from the first appearance there.
Well, it wasn't that. Basically, I had a print, and Michael Alvarez, he's chasing down a print that I had, and I said to him, "Look, dude, I've never displayed it. You know, what's the offer? What are you looking at?" He told me that someone offered him the print signed. I think he said he was trying to get him down to £100, but they weren't getting down that low. And I said, "Look, I'll do it. I'll do £100 easy, or show me a couple of CGCs and I'll trade it." So this is one of the ones I traded. As George was saying, this is Thanos 17.
It's the new
Jones,
Thanos wins. Right.
Jones variant. This is the homage to the original Silver Surfer number 4 with Thor. And
Thor and Surfer, isn't it?
Yeah, so they're fighting, which is probably one of my favourite covers of all time. I absolutely love that cover. But I do think that the what's it called, the Fallen one? Was it
the Fallen?
Yeah, the Fallen one. I think he does look a bit contorted, and I don't think he looks right.
It's hard to get that sort of dimension right, isn't it? He's meant to be sort of, he's like turned, and you're looking at him from sort of almost a bird's eye view on this cover. This cover, if you look, he's turned, and you're sort of looking at him, and the proportions in 3 dimensions on a 2D print just doesn't work.
In the original one, I mean, he's straight down.
Yeah, but it's also more 2D. They've tried to 3D sort of that with new modern.
I actually bought a homage of that from Cody.
That's a better cover, and I don't think I'd ever say that. That the Thor version, even all the years ago.
Well, even his head looks quite bulbous.
It's weird.
He's terrible.
That's nice.
The Ghost Rider's nice.
Ghost Rider's nice.
The Thanos is nice.
Yeah.
But the Fallen one is a bit. He looks like he's about.
I think he's just called the Fallen.
Well,
I have told you like 3 times. The Fallen.
Yeah.
You asked me, and then you still say your own thing.
I know. And
this is lovely. This is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 1. This clearly is Del Lotto sort of cover. Friendly Neighborhood number 25, Scorpion Comics. Yeah, Del Lotto, beautiful, really nice. So I'm not a big fan of his sort of Spider-Mans, but that's really nice.
Yeah,
the little eyes.
Alvarez had this is the other part of the trade, so this was that one. So I got this and the Thanos 17 for the print. So this is the Del Lotto. This is the trade. Michael got the Virgin of it as well, which I didn't want to push my luck. So,
really?
Yeah, so you got the Morbius prints in the background. Really nice cover. Do really like it. And I thought to myself,
the Morbius parts.
I've had the print. It was it's the J. Scott Campbell print from Avengers 1, where it's got Stan Lee in the middle.
Yeah,
it was signed
they did
by
like a sketch version and a colour one.
Yeah. So I printed that signed by Stan Lee, but it had no.
I'd have had that a few for £100, you fuck.
It had no certification with it. It had no like.
Oh really? Did you not put a little sticker on it?
No. After that, they started to sticker it.
Oh really? Oh, that's unfortunate.
So yeah, they never stickered it, and that was when I got my arm signed. So yeah.
Okay, so this is the Immortal Hulk number 17. This is one of my favourite artists actually, in Lee, who actually is following you on. He's a friend of yours, isn't he? He's a mate of yours. He's a chum, is he?
I don't know where that kind of happened, and I probably sent him a friend request to be honest with you. But I was on Facebook the other day, going through my feed, and he popped up, and I just assumed, it's going to be like a sponsored post, or someone shared it or something, and I looked at it, I'm like, oh, he's shared it, and I'm like, what's going on? So I clicked on his profile, and he's on my friend list. So I was just a bit like,
nice, no surprise.
Yeah,
nice. Rubbing shoulders with celebs, motherfucker.
There's also an Irish guy. There's something Brown, and he does a couple of Venom covers. Sweet. He's on my friends list as well. And I'm like, Cool.
Big time, big time.
So yeah, this one was actually again Michael Alvarez, good guy, and I helped him out get all his CGC stuff and that. And then when he turned up to my house the other day, he said, "I got you a gift," so he gave this to me. So thank you very much, Michael.
Right. Yeah, he's a lovely guy. He's nice.
Very nice guy.
This is Silver Surfer, the Best Defense #1. This is a Delotto cover. Actually, this is one of my favourite covers in recent times. I think it's the first time I've seen this in person. I really like the how they've done the classic.
Funny enough, sorry, the last 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the last. So these 3 and then 2. They're all from Michael. They're all from I bought some off him and I've traded some with him. And then
I like this classic Silver Surfer print across the front
that's
and
exactly
the corner.
the same. That's exactly the same as that one.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same like corner thing.
Yeah, but that's from the old school. That is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an old school sort of thing. I do like that though. It's
this one actually, I blame Michael. Mike Wells. Went blank there. I was like, what? Because we're talking about Alvarez. Mike Wells basically he picked up one of these, and then he picked up the trade and Virgin pack. And while he was here, he was going to get them graded, and he had the spare one. So I did a trade with him, and then whatever else. And then Mike Alvarez was selling his one, so I bought his one, and then I sold my one to Theo.
Right.
So I sent it to get graded. The Virgin of this is probably one of my kind of favourite recent covers. I really like his one. Delotto's done a fantastic job. Delotto's work, I mean, he's been doing great work for a good few years now, 5, 6 years maybe, but the last 2 or so years his work has just really came up on my radar. I know Johnny's been following him for a while, but yeah, it really stands out for me. I love Delotto's work. So we probably even see a lot of statues based on his work. One of the things I don't like is that heart.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that bothers me a little bit.
It's just a
Maybe
shine.
it should be a bit like it's
a bit
taken off here.
Maybe.
But it's just like, but the face on it is fantastic, the build fantastic, the board. This one, I mean, a lot of the time, for some reason, considering the Surfer is such a simple character, people really fuck it up sometimes.
I think it, in its simplicity, makes it really complicated, because I think it's one of those things that because he doesn't wear anything, he doesn't wear any clothes or there's no hiding the anatomy. You know, you can make him too bulky, you can make him too thin, you can make his jawline. I mean, I think that I'm a fan of is it Clayton Crane?
Yeah.
And he can't do it. He can't do his Surfer face is fucked. I don't know his face, like just the jaw just goes like really like funny. It's weird, and he does it on all of the Surfer stuff. I look at it, I'm just like, wow.
I don't like his panels.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you actually with that. Okay, so for me that's big. That's heavy. Yeah, that's a big old book. That is. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 800, another Delotto Virgin Edition cover. Death of Flash Thompson as well. 1.8. So well done there, man. Done well.
Well, again, I bought this graded, and I bought this off of Mike Alvarez again, and yeah. So
funny, you hand them over paper and they give you more paper.
Yeah, well, I hand him paper and he hands it back to me to get his shit graded. But it's the circle of life. So this is Delotto. This is the Virgin cover. This is 800 Amazing Spider-Man. I know that there is a statue of this. I'm not really a fan of the statue. I don't think this pose. I love the pose on the cover. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Love all the webbing coming off of it. I don't think it works in 3D.
Some things just don't translate, do they?
People are loving it. People are loving it, but I just think when you see the actual statue of him standing there, for me, I don't think it works. Personally,
I always like Alpha Freeze, like Museum Spider-Man. I think they look fucking
amazing. Really nice.
Yeah, that's more my sort of thing.
So that's the batch, really. So
yeah. Smash a like on that on the video if you dig in these covers. If there's any of them that you don't like and you are going to red farm it, tell us why. Tell us what about the comics you're not digging. And thanks very much for all your support. You know, we've been going on with these CGC videos for a little while now. You know, statue collecting is getting really, really pricey and really oversaturated. So we've sort of like
CGC can be quite pricey too.
Yeah, especially the way you buy.
Well, I just
it's not cheap for me either. But
I took 128 to CGC last time.
Yeah, it's an expensive day out.
65% of those are mine.
That's a really expensive day out. But you know, smash a like on there, hit the notification bell, you know, so you'll see all our latest content. We've got loads of stuff coming up. Alex has been editing like a crazy man. You know, he's off to the con in Japan in 2 weeks' time, so he'll be showing you all the latest updates from over in Asia. He'll be showing you what's going on and taking you through some things, meeting up with some people. So he's really pushing the Radd Titan brand, you know, internationally over there. He's our little travel correspondent. So, you know, support us and follow us, and thanks very much for everything. Peace.
Trying some of the green screen stuff as well, so let us know what you think about that. Thanks guys, peace out.